So I want to say this. If you up that fire on them frozen water ass motherfuckers, I guarantee you they will find somewhere else safer to be. And if you don't believe me, ask North Carolina, where they came up there cocked, loaded, and ready. And if you point that piece of metal at them and tell them to get the fuck on somewhere while they're trying to kidnap folks, they gonna tuck their tails behind, up underneath their asses and run, like they did in North Carolina, because they sent them fucking so-called federal agents packing and running. Fuck succumbing to fear. It's time for us to stand our ground. The Second Amendment is there for us to use, and we need to use it. We need to use the Second Amendment against these tyrant motherfuckers. Because here in the South, we don't put up with that shit. Every single Southern folk in the South has got a sign in their front yard that says trespassers will be shot. So you try to come down here and try to kidnap folks, because we're going to be cocked, loaded, and ready, just like they were in North Carolina, and sent them so-called federal agents packing. Because I guarantee you they will find something safer to do. And like I said before, if you point that metal at them and tell them to get the fuck on somewhere and to go try to kidnap folks at other places where they're scared to death, you'll send their asses packing. And I'm urging all of my American citizens, all my American people, where ICE has been or where ICE is going to be, to keep yourself cocked, loaded, and ready. Keep yourself armed. Now, I'm not saying do anything stupid, doing any kind of crazy, stupid shit. But if they point a weapon at you, then that's fair game. That's self-defense. Because I'm telling you right now, if you point a weapon at me, you better pull that trigger and fucking kill me. Because I will pull out my gun and I will send your ass straight to Jesus and let him sort you out. This is getting ridiculous. This is fucking bullshit. The Second Amendment needs to be used. We have it for a reason. We need to fucking use it before they take over the rest of the country. So to all my friends and to all my American friends and for all my American patriots, remember your Second Amendment. Show up cocked, loaded, and ready and run them motherfucking wannabe federal agents off like they did in North Carolina. I'm proud of North Carolina. They sent them fucking federal agents packing. They sent them packing, running like a rats on a sinking fucking ship. And more of that needs to happen. We need to use the Second Amendment. That's what it's there for. We need to stand our ground. Because in this country, we don't do dictators. We don't do fascism. Guys with unmarked guys with masks on kidnapping people and disappearing them. God knows where they're taking them. What the fuck is this? Germany in 1930s Germany? Not in this country. Not in America. That ain't happening here in America. So it's time that we use our Second Amendment right, because that's what it's there for. So if ICE shows up in your neighborhood and if ICE shows up in your city, get out there, cocked, loaded, and ready. And you point that steel at them and you let them know real quick that if they want to kidnap people, they're going to do it somewhere else. And to all my Hispanic friends out there, I've said this before and I'm going to say it again, but to all my Hispanic friends out there, do not stop if a car, an unmarked car, or a regular vehicle tries to pull you over, do not stop. Now, if it says police and the city name or sheriff and the county name, then yes, you have to stop because that's the law. You have to stop for a traffic stop. However, if you stop and ICE agents get out of the car, put that sumbitch in gear and run their asses over and just keep on fucking going. And to the rest of my American citizens, it's time for y'all to use the Second Amendment because that's what it's there for. We need to stand our ground and take our country back. It's time. It's time we stand our ground and take our country back because this peaceful protest shit ain't working. We've had 4 peaceful protests and nothing has been accomplished. I'm all for peaceful protests. Don't get me wrong. I'm all for it. I'm all for peaceful protesting. But when stuff gets to when peaceful protest accomplishes its goal. But in this case, these peaceful protests are not accomplishing the goal that we want to accomplish. So now we need to take it a step further. We need to stand our ground and use our Second Amendment right. Because that's what it's there for. Because if we don't use it, we will lose it. So to all my friends out there, please be safe. And fuck ICE, fuck Kristi Noem, and fuck Donald Trump.